Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of Drawing Club. Today we are drawing Dancing Cupcake. Okay, so this is Dancing Cupcake, and I've got my usual equipment that you'll need. A pencil, an eraser, a pencil sharpener if you need one, and then a black marker for outlining at the end. But like I always do, I'm going to use the gray marker instead of the pencil to draw this. Okay, just so it's easier for you guys to see. All right, so Dancing Cupcake is going to start with the frosting on top. Just like this. Kind of looks a little bit like ice cream as well. And then a line there, just like that. And next, I'm going to draw the top of the cupcake. 2 little lines, just like that. And then I'll draw the paper part of the cupcake right along here, just like that. I'm going to draw the cupcake's sides, just like this. And another line, just like that. And then the bottom of the cupcake, right along there. Now, like the other cute characters we've done before, I'm going to give Dancing Cupcake nice big eyes. So big, round eyes, 2 big circles. And then some light shining in the eye. So I'm going to draw another circle inside this eye, and another circle inside this eye. And then a little more light, like a little bean shape, just down here. And just down here. And today I'm not going to color in the eye with my marker like I usually do, because you'll see at the end when I show you the color one again that you can see that I use the color pencils to color in the eyes instead. So next, between the 2 eyes, I'm going to put a little kind of a half circle for the cupcake's mouth, just like that. And then another little circle inside, or a little curved line just to show the cupcake's tongue, just like that. And then to remind myself, I'm just going to use of course, you should be using a pencil right now, don't forget. I only use the gray marker so you can see what I'm doing. But with your pencil, you can make 2 very light little ovals just to remind you that that's where the cheeks will go if you color it at the end. Next, I'm going to put some sprinkles on top of this cupcake. So just little rectangles to show that there are some sprinkles on the cupcake, and you can put them in any way that you like. I'm just going to put them all over the cupcake in different positions. Just like this. This cupcake looks quite delicious, actually. It's making me hungry. Here we go. And one more. And you can add other kinds of sprinkles as well if you'd like. You can put circles or little stars on there. Anything you can imagine, you can put on there. Next, I'm going to do the cupcake's legs. So he is one, or she. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl cupcake. You know what? I'm going to give it some little eyelashes. Change it from my original one. This cupcake is now a little dancing girl cupcake. Here we go. And then I'll put a little bit of a roll to show the sock at the end of the leg. And then the shoe, I'm going to make a big kind of round ball for the end of the shoe, and then bring the line back. And then the heel just there. And then I'll draw another little couple of lines at the bottom to show that the shoe has a sole on it, a bottom. Just like that. And then the other leg be right here. And then the little roll for a sock maybe. And the other shoe. And another big bump. Like that. And then the heel. And then the rest of the sole of the shoe. Okay. And next I'm going to draw the cupcake's arms. This cupcake is waving her arms in the air as she dances. So here's the 2 lines for the arm. And then the hand, I can just draw a circle to help me know how big the palm of the hand should be, and then I can draw the fingers off of that. So here is the cupcake's thumb, and then I'm going to give my cupcake 3 little sausage fingers, just like that. I'm going to put a little line right there and a little line right there to show that the cupcake is waving her hand around. And on the other side, I'll do the same. I'll do a little, 2 little lines there to make the arm, and then I'll do another circle just so I know about how big my hand should be, just like that. And then I'll add the 3 fingers, 3 little sausages, 1, 2, 3, and the thumb, just like that. Okay. And I think that's all the drawing I need to do with this would be my pencil. So this, I hope you did that with your pencil and you went nice and light. And now you can go over it with your black pencil crayon or your black marker or whatever you want to outline it with. So I'm going to use my black marker and I'm going to outline the cupcake. So I think I'm going to start with the frosting again. I'm going to outline her frosting on the top of her head. Going to carefully trace over my lines. And of course I can also make some changes if I want at this time with my black marker or with your black pencil crayon. And then at the end, if I did this in pencil like you did, you can erase the pencil lines underneath if you need to. Here's the little sprinkles. Here we go. So when I think about cupcakes, I always think about our cupcake breathing that we do sometimes if we're feeling like we might be getting unhappy or stressed. You might remember in school we talk about how we can use our cupcake breathing to calm ourselves down. And we just imagine that we have a cupcake in our hand just in front of us, and we take a big sniff. We take a big breath in through our nose, smelling that delicious cupcake. And then we can count to 5. And then we can blow out. Imagine that we're blowing out the candle on top of the cupcake. We can do that as many times as we need to until we feel calm and relaxed again. Now, I did not draw a candle on top of this cupcake, and she doesn't seem like she's feeling too worried right now. She looks quite happy to be dancing around. But if she was feeling worried, she could do her own cupcake breathing, and she could sniff. She could imagine this would be strange because she is a cupcake, but she could imagine she had a cupcake in her hand with a candle on top, and she could take a deep sniff of the cupcake through her nose and then blow the cupcake out through her mouth. And she could do that a couple of times and she would feel nice and relaxed. Okay, so I'm just tracing over the lines I already drew with my gray marker, what you would have drawn with your pencil. But I'm not going to trace over those lines for the cheeks because I think if I was going to color that, I would just color it with my crayon or my coloring pencil. Trace over the hand. These little cute sausage fingers. Just like that. And then her little cupcake legs and sock. And when you're coloring this, you don't have to use, I'll show you at the end, I'll show you the way that I colored it. But of course, you can color this cupcake any colors you want. You could make it a rainbow cupcake. You could make it a chocolate cupcake. You could make it a vanilla strawberry cupcake or a red velvet cupcake, whatever cupcake you would like. Okay. And one more hand. Here we go. Sausage finger, sausage finger, sausage finger, little hand, and the bottom of the arm. And I'm going to put the couple of lines in. I'm going to add a few more over here just to show that Cupcake is waving that hand and waving this other foot. And there we have it. There is Dancing Cupcake, today's drawing. So I'll bring my color version back so you can see the way that I colored it. And if you want to, you could copy the colors. You can see that in the eyes, I colored in the eyes a mix of purple and black and blue. And I colored in those cheeks. You see where I didn't put the line around the cheeks, I just colored in the cheeks with a little pink there. But again, you can color it any colors you would like to. Okay, I hope you had a good time at today's drawing club, and I will see you again tomorrow.